Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to change the cartridge in double tap, and this is installed in a tub. And the tools you need, one plier, nose plier, and then a Phillips head screwdriver. First of all, you need to turn off the main water supply. In my house it's located in the basement. You can see this meter is also attached here, and I need to turn off this valve so water supply to the whole house will be stopped here from if I turn off this valve, and then I can do change anything, right? After you turn off your water, which I already explained to you, and then it's very easy to change and you can do it yourself. You don't, if you send the pictures it's leaking, and then Moen will send you a free cartridge. I received that from Moen. This is I received from Moen. If you send them my pictures, and then they can send you the cartridge. So I received 2 of them from Moen, and I will show you how to change this. So let's get started. So first you need to open up these caps. You can use the screwdriver to open up this, and then now you need to use the Phillips head screwdriver to open up the screw. Once you open up the screw, you can pull this one up, and then handle will come off. Now you can use this small wrench to open up this cartridge nut. Cartridge nut, this one piece will come off, which control the turn on and off. And then you can also open up this ring. So before opening the ring, you can open this part. So once you remove this, then you can also open up the ring. It will come off. I need to open up the screw which is inside, and you can use a Phillips head screwdriver. And this part will come off. And the cartridge is inside, so it's very difficult to there's also a retainer nut which can only be opened using one special tool which I ordered from Amazon. You can also order this from Moen, and I will give this link in the description. So you can see the 2 edges on the tool which fits in the retainer nut. And then if you spin this one, so as you can see, these 2 cut right and left fits on the retainer nut, and this retainer nut sits on the cartridge to hold the cartridge in place. So you remove this one. So before you pull out the cartridge, old cartridge, I want to show you the direction which you have to put the new cartridge in. You can see this one there's one cut on the left side, which you can see that, right? And that you have to keep that direction, the cut direction, on your left side, so it will, because that's the water flow comes from that side. If you change the direction, it will not allow the water to come inside. And now you can install this part back in. So because we need to pull that cartridge, so it will help us to pull the cartridge up. So you can just tighten this one, the screw. If you tighten the screw, and then you can also install this part and also the cartridge nut, which goes on the top, which hold this top part, and then you can pull this one up. You can hold this and pull this one up. You can pull this one up, and then this, as you can see, this cartridge came off. So as you can see, this one, there is a seal which is broken. If the seal is broken, it means there is a leak, right? So as you can see, this seal, you can see this one is broken, so that there was a leak because of that. So now you can open the nut again and then remove, and then open the nut to remove the cartridge. And this is the cartridge we need to change. This is the cartridge I removed from inside, and then the one which we ordered is, the model number is 1248. You can just make sure it should be the same which you're putting in. And now, the same way we took it out, we need to install this cartridge. And then we can use this one, the same tool, screw this one in. And we need to push this one cartridge down to set up in place. So this will go straight in. Just need to push this one. So once you push this one, you're going to open up this retainer nut. Remove the top part. So once it's set up in place, and then I can open up the nut, the screw. So once that's removed, then I need to set up this this retainer nut, which goes in and sits on the cartridge, and this can only be closed using a tool. So first you can screw in. So once it's in, a little bit in, then you can use a tool, close. So you can just hand tight this one, and this is going to sit on the cartridge and then stop the cartridge, so it cannot be pulled up. So now we need to install, first we can install this, the ring. Then we need to install this part, and you can see this there's a one cut, and this will sit on that, make sure it sits on the cartridge, and then you can tight the Philip head screw, and then on the top of that you need to install this, which it's used to make that part in the center. And you can also see there's two cut inside in this piece too, so you can also use this tool which sits on that, and it's easy to close with it. And then this part goes now. So at this point you can turn on the water, because this you need to keep this piece inside the handle, and then you can make sure it's aligned on the right side, so you can open and close and then see the position of this, because this can be installed like in any position, but you have to make sure it's the position right way on left side. So to open and close, so this is open and then you close this like this, as you can see this one. So I'll say before you close that middle nut, so you make sure the direction of the tap opening and closing is good. So you put this piece in the handle, and then if you push this one without installing this nut and closing that, so you can see it should spin instead of outside. So you can see it's spinning outside, but it should be spinning inside, just like this tab. You can see this tab, to open we push this inside, and to close outside. So it should be the same for this one, but this goes in the other direction. So I need to pull this part up, this piece, and then change the direction of this cut, and then I can try again. Now you can see it closed from inside, open inside and close outside. So once you make sure the direction is correct, then you can close the Philip screw inside. Then you install this piece, make sure the direction is good. You install this in a handle, and then make sure the direction is good. So you can see this direction is to open, and then closing is this. So you close that, and then you can make this align and make sure it's straight, and then you can remove the handle and then install the nut. You need to close this. Just do not over tight. You can also tight the ring. You can just hand tight this one, and then you install this handle, and then you can install this top nut. And after that you can install this piece, top cap, and this is the way you can change it. It's just gonna take 10-15 minutes. You can do it yourself. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. It will help me to make more videos. If you have any question, please definitely ask in comments and I will try to answer. Thank you so much for watching, and then see you in next video. Thank you. Bye bye.